And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Freddie Peralta.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Ball, no.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Mookie now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is in for a strike. Ohtani leads off first with one away. That one's in there, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Mookie bats down on strikes. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Hit in the air, left field. Chourio gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. And on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
A little bit high, and the count is 2-0. Foul ball there.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 2-1. And there's the ball. And that one wrapped foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Kim. One up, one down. Out. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Swung on, belted. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Will Smith. Peralta back to work. That
Ball.
one way inside. And a foul ball. That's towards center. Freeland calls it in, and there's one away. Muncy digs in. That one not close, and it's 1-0.
Hey.
One out, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. That one ripped. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Andy Pajes at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Smoked into left, base hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, that's fouled off. That to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Some high. Back here at American Family Field, and now it's William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
That's hard hit on the line. Outman makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Sal Freeland.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That clips the corner.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Now that's smacked to right center. Hauls it in for the out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Good eye right there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Now here's Jake Bauers.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Hurt. 1-1.
And that one fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering way upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches and really work out there on the mound. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
In the air, left side. Hernandez makes the catch, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Walk to open the ball game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ohtani goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Cut on and lifted in the air. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And a couple of quick outs. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Just missed.
Rio.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Peralta throws over, and he's back safely. There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a curve is down and in.
Ball 2.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit in the air, left field. Chourio nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, number 21. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's to 3rd, and that's just foul. That one 95 to finish him off. So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but...
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Chris, where does this Brewers glove logo rank for you all time?
I'd say for me, it's right there in the top 5. I mean, their logos and everything is sort of your personal experience, but ball caps that we had around the house, Montreal Expos growing up, Milwaukee Brewers, that Philadelphia Philly where the red was a deeper red, more of that burgundy. But those were just iconic logos, and so because of that early impression, they stay in my top 5.
Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW Eau Claire created it.
1-2.
It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Pickoff throw. Terang back in on a dive. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that is that. On to the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Ball 1.
And he deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground, out to short. Sends it across the first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Will Smith to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Now a blooper back behind short. Takes it in for the out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's 0 for 1. And a slider in there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
That one to first, and foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 outs, and they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
In the air, out towards right center. Outman sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Grips one to right. Pajes snags it for the 2nd out.
first pitch.
2 down, bases empty. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. First offering and it just misses.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one inside, and that's ball 2.
2-0 to count.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here at American Family Field. Now, Andy Pajes. Peralta back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Now it's going to be James Outman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
1-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That one is upstairs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Absolutely throws him with a backdoor slider. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a ball popped up. Smith settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. Now the third baseman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
That's outside. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryce Terang. Checks over to first. Back safely. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly. And
there goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that misses. And it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and there are 2 outs. Here comes Christian Yelich. Going 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is outside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Michael Kopech.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Contreras stands in now, looks at that one inside. Way upstairs, ball 2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the ground to third. Oh, and it hits the base. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Sal Frelick. Line drive, base hit. Yelich flies around third. He'll score easily. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Hoskins up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Contreras on third. Frelick on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The bat, number 6.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, off-balance feed, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fires over to Hoskins, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. And that's in for a strike. Kopech, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And now 1 and 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the third baseman. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a foul ball. 0-1.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Top of inning number 7. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And that's way high. 1-1.
Ball 2.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Here comes Max Muncy.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch, not close.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out. Runner at second. And up next for Los Angeles. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Hernandez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Up and in at 1-1.
1-1.
And the slider just misses.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Muncy at second with 2 down. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now, Jackson Chourio. Outman coming on, unable to catch up, and it gets down. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Outman on the move to the gap, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're up by 4. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. And ball 1. Move to first, and he dives back in safely. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. That's it out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. That's a base hit coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And here is Hoskins. First pitch misses. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 86.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, Jake Bauers. Right side, Pajes. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron Ashby. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Outman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
No strike.
Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next for LA, Shohei Ohtani. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Ball 1 low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. just misses with that one. The Brewers leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Left field, way back there. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. 1 out, runner at second. Kim getting ready to hit. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second. On the ground, Terang. The throw to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's a ball.
No.
Next offering is fouled back. Too low, and it's ball 3. And strike 2. Ohtani on third with 2 out. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Chourio makes the play, and that is that. Back here at American Family Field. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Gets under and pops it up. 1 away. Down to third baseman. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
On the ground to third. To first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. That's in there, and that is strike 1. That's in there.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Next offering upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swings and misses, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Jared Koenig.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Freeman leading things off and takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Freddie takes the K. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Koenig, in his second season, he features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Here's Max Muncy.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering misses down and away. ground ball to the right
That's a foul
side.
ball.
And it goes just foul. This could end it. In the dirt,
2-2.
now 2-2. And that's
Full
outside.
count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Man at first, and now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Muncy off of first with 2 away. That one the other way. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Chump.